Good morning and welcome to Gray Man Walking. Today is day 162. It's 71 degrees, 7:45 in the morning. I'm having a breakfast of champions here at Pinkham Visitor Center. I ate in Gorham as well, so I'm just packing in a little more calories before I start up the Carters. I had a good stay in Gorham last night. My buddy Just Jim, it turned out he's further up the trail than me, but he'd come back and stay. He was in the room next to me. So we went out and had dinner, and I ran into Hindsight, so he's still alive from his trail lost ways. I got a hitch, second car by, so that was great. So everything's good. It is time to walk. Heading for the Carters. Well, it's a beautiful day up high. Whoever's crossing today is in for a treat. I may get some good views too. Nice little river walk to start with. Flat trail. Well, we know that's going to change. Just Jim said he was going to get off the trail for a couple weeks and try to catch up on his calories a little bit. I understand where he's coming from. He gave me a few of his freeze-dried meals. Good man. I enjoyed walking with him. Hope to see him again. But we'll see what happens. His daughter commented on my channel. Said, "You're walking with my dad." I thought that was really cool. He's made it over the Wildcats and the Carters and Mariah. But he says he needs to bulk back up a little bit. I'm not really loving this uphill from the Pinkham Visitor Center. I've had to put my poles in the pack and climb it up with my hands and sometimes my knees. It is steep, 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 and you can't ever tell by looking. There was one spot you had to climb up this little wedge crack for a little bit before you could get on top of something. People do it. I'm doing it. But it's pretty intense. You could have your hike end at any moment. Just gonna stay vigilant and not get distracted. All right, here we go. There's Washington. This is from the platform at the Wildcats D peak. It took 3 hours and 30 minutes to get up here, 3 miles. Whew, it cuts into your day. This is the view from the top of Carter Mountain. And that down there is Carter Notch. There's the hut. I'm 4.75 miles in. And it's taking 5.5 hours to get up here. I was just up there not too long ago, really. Today's been a blister. It's taken me all day to get over the Wildcats. So I think, even though it's a little early, it's going on 4 o'clock, I think I'm going to see if there's space at the hut here coming up. And that'll because I've got a steep climb next all the way up to get on top of the Carters, and there's no water up there for a long way. So I believe I'm just going to stay down here where there is water. Hit it again tomorrow. See what happens.
Days.
Really?
Because they're moving, yeah. and they've got different kind of legs than I had.
Well, they're all broken.
All right, another AT day is done. I did 5.7 miles, and I'm staying for the first time in I guess it's the last hut available to me, but decided the best thing to do was stay here. We had a good meal, nice folks here, both visitors and staff, and I've enjoyed it. Getting ready to go to bed. Tomorrow is the Carters. I did the Wildcats today. Wildcats got the best of me, but tomorrow's another day. And it's another day that probably will require some walking, maybe some hiking. and maybe some climbing. But we'll get there. All right. Good night, everyone.